walk open, but you cuff his wrist. Try to bury that clip, try to make it not exist, but the footage don't flinch. Truth don't twist, whole city in the comments like remember this. Lieutenant Chance, that's fam, that's kin. 2 suits on his back, they jump right in. No threat, no swing, just brown skin. Then they hit him with the lightning, watched him spin. Hit the ground, body shaking, breath thin. Scars on the side, can't erase that sting. Explain that, chief, where the car's at. 2-on-1 with a prong, with a law at. We gon' feel that.
Am I gonna be famous too? You're gonna put me on your YouTube video?
Sacramento, we watching. Step out the car, phone up, stay calm. Sidewalk under my feet, that's my front lawn. Public space, that can my lucky charm. Only thing I'm shooting is dot in my palm. Sacramento Community Watch, we roll deep. Aunties, uncles, young ones out the whole street. We the eyes when they try to move in low key. Press record, press them back, let the world see. You a public servant, then serve that truth. Don't swing on my rights, don't snatch my proof. First Amendment, ink in my...
Hey folks, welcome in, welcome in. I'm your host, Reno News Now, Lieutenant Commander over at the Sacramento Community Watch. I am also known as the ADHD Auditor. And with me, as always, is Chief England over at the Sacramento Community Watch channel. How's it going?
I'm good, bro.
So, folks, apparently we got some bangers for you. We got some news updates. We got a lot of things to cover, folks. So we're just going to dive right into it, folks. As usual, we start with housekeeping. As you know, the judge over in Washoe County, who is currently over Chief England's trial, has been forced off the bench for some unknown reason. They haven't told us. They haven't told the public. We do not know why. But taking a look at Chief's case here, there was an update actually on the 17th that was filed underneath what is called event information. But there was nothing filed on the docket. So what we are assuming here at this point is that this is the official change for a judge going through the computer system, folks. So that's what we're figuring out at that point. So do you have anything else, Chief, for housekeeping tonight before we move into our next segment?
I am working on some videos, but as far as housekeeping, that's all we have for Sacramento, other than the shooting.
Okay. So we're gonna kind of spin up here our continuing segment of What's Up Washoe County.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Washoe County? What the F is going on with your local government? So we have all of our wonderful AI bots keeping on track of this story, and it actually found a story out of California. We're going to share this tab here, folks, from the California Globe against about our wonderful currently suspended Chief Nance. Apparently, this whole thing, folks, is over Reno Police Chief Command Staff ousted over alleged forgery of post-training docs. So what you guys may or may not know is post. Most states have a post, which is for police officer standard training. That's what post stands for. So it's basically the state government keeping records of everybody's job to at a state level on what they're supposed to know as an officer and what training is. So what they're alleging here is those Chief Nance and those 5 officers who were suspended, who have yet still been not named, wound up forging documents. So that's the reason why Post is involved. That's the reason why the state police is involved, because now we've got forgery of state documents. And as you folks know, there is no crime unless it's the state made up crime. So when you're a police officer, so you can batter a news reporter thanks to Crazy Ice Christensen, or you can arrest a journalist thanks to Tony the Tyrant, you know, him. There's that button here. Yeah, you're going to make
Am I going to be famous too? You're going to put me on your YouTube video?
Yeah, that you could get away with assault and battery of journalists, but the moment that you forge documents that the state mandates, the moment that you break a state-run law that they're supposed to protect or supposed to live up to, that's the point right there. That we need to wind up getting, you know, these people in trouble is because they forged documents. So, yeah,
bad situation.
Namos Miguel, send us an email to Sacramento Community Watch at Gmail or Reno News Now at Outlook, and we'll take a look at it, man. We'd love to make a story out of people's cases. If you got video, send it our way. We got a form that you can fill out that you can upload videos to us. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. That's what we've seen so far out of that case, folks. So,
no wonder why so many of their police officers don't know the law. They're not even post certified,
or they're not even getting trained. They're not properly trained. And, you know, bare federal minimum standard of training, folks, because if they're going to do something like this needs to carry with them no matter where they go, because she came from California. They hired her out of California to come work for Reno.
Well, we don't want her back.
And a couple of our auditors have actually called her a DEI hire, but we're not going to get into that. But
well, you guys keep her. Don't let her come back to California. Stay over there. Stay your ass over there, Nance. Stay in Reno. Don't come back.
Hey, Nams Miguel. Yeah, that's, if they're not releasing it to your lawyer, then there's something definitely fishy going on there, man. But yeah, that's the best way to get the footage, is to get it from your lawyer. Because that's evidence. It's exculpatory, especially if something like that.
And if the lawyer, if they don't give the video to the lawyer, reach out to the district attorney's office and let them know.
Yep. And depending on where you're at, they have to. I mean, they could hold it because there's a pending investigation, and which usually is what winds up happening when we FOIA these things. But once the investigation goes to court, then it's public record. At least it should be. Okay, we got sidetracked there for a minute. Okay, so we're going to go to newer news here, folks. So, First Amendment protected activity. Oh my God. I don't know if you folks have heard this in the news. Yeah, Namel's definitely email us. Afroman. Steve, have you heard about Afroman?
Yes, I have. Hilarious.
Oh, hilarious. Oh my gosh. You know the guy, famous because of this song, folks. Anywho, so what wound up happening is his local sheriff comes busting in through the door while he's out in a performance in Chicago, raided his house, and wound up making banger content off of his security cameras. So what did the police do? They cried victim. They said that they're defaming them and everything. So what did they do? They took him to court. So why don't we go ahead and watch it? I got a video here that kind of explains everything here. It's this one, I believe, I want to use.
Tell me what fact about you that receding hairline or refers to, please.
I'm sorry?
What private fact of yours does that refer to?
I mean, there's a picture of me, and let's see here, talking about
Is that the video?
see, I wouldn't trust him with methamphetamine crack alone in my house. I find that pretty insulting.
So that statement is what you're suing on.
This is one of the cops
This is one of
that's suing for defamation on the stand.
They're reviewing the video right now.
Well,
Because that
no,
is that the music video they're looking at?
I think it's just background music from the news station. This is coming from one of the TYT channels. I think it's TYT Sports.
Okay.
And that's why we're trying to
You
find
keep trying to make it singular. I'm telling you, it's not singular, it's plural.
Okay, and so one of them is dip, one is receding hairline,
Yep.
and the other is...
They're saying this in court.
Yes.
Is there any more?
Well, when he's sitting there making accusations against the organization that I, at that time, was working for, destroying community trust, all based off of a lie, that's what ultimately stopped.
And that's community trust in the Adams County Sheriff's Department, correct?
Yes.
The Afroman trial is flat out.
I'm sure he lost community trust a long time ago.
Oh no, yeah, no, they lost it big time whenever he started releasing songs such as Lemon Pound Cake and Randy Walters is a SOB. So, links to those videos are in the description, folks. Go check them out.
Bonkers, everybody.
Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake?
Officer Pound Cake.
Multiple times. Received hundreds of pound cakes at work.
You received hundreds of pound cakes at work. Oh my god.
And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
Not only did the cops get made fun of by the artist, but he made songs about them.
And the more lies, outrageous lies you tell about them, the more money you can make, right?
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact, if they hadn't have came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault, and they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So yeah, folks, so here's what wound up happening. The sheriff's got a tip from a confidential informant who is probably tweaking out of her mind, saying that Afroman was selling drugs and kidnapping people. So they went to a judge based on this confidential informant, got a warrant, and then busted into his house while he was in Chicago. And then found no drugs, except for, a little bit of marijuana, folks. But, marijuana is legal in a lot of states now and has been taken off the class 1 thanks to our current president. The other thing is, too, is they found no kidnapping. So they left there empty-handed, leaving a busted gate, a busted door, them tampering with his security cameras and ogling his mama's pound cake, lemon pound cake. And then, because they shouldn't have been where they should have been, he took his First Amendment rights, ran with it, and now they're suing him for defamation. Because they didn't do their job properly, and they didn't do their proper investigations. And they ran to a judge. I'm surprised he hasn't called out the judge who signed that warrant.
He said he was going to make another song.
Oh, yeah, he was going to make...
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was going to make another song after, yeah.
Did searching your house gave you the right to do everything you've done?
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
Here was the genius lyricist himself explaining why he is allowed to do so. For the cops,
he looks like he regrets being part of this now that it's public and happening. Oh my God.
If I'd like to take a look at the screen in front of you, you're going to see what's been marked Defense Exhibit C.
Is that him?
Have you seen that post?
Yes.
Look at the comments.
Singular post that Mr. Foreman made in reference to you, correct?
Yes.
Where you were
He put his face on the wrestler.
King Kong Bundy.
Yes.
King Kong Bundy's...
Wrestler, correct?
Yes.
Damn good one, correct?
Damn good
I don't know
one.
about that.
they have been made a mockery of
Mr.
by
Clean.
Afroman.
The defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife.
Yes.
And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
We all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
You're coming to court making allegations of defamation that he's harming you, and you don't know if your wife is cheating on you.
Right.
Don't you think that's going to be a question somebody's going to ask you?
Especially during cross-examination. What a reread. What a reread.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the Streisand effect?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so what it is it's basically, saying, don't do this, because I don't want you to do this. So Barbara Streisand goes, I don't want paparazzi filming my home. They got to stop. So what wound up happening is Streisand took him to court and made it 10 times bigger than what it should have been. That's the Streisand effect. So what's happening here is they're going to court saying, quit making bad videos of us. Quit painting us in a bad light. Now they're making it 10 times bigger because guess what? Now we're covering it.
You're right.
So they brought this upon themselves from the very beginning.
They're just rolling downhill.
Yeah, they're just rolling. Don't you think that going into a professional content creator's home is going to cause you some stress and anxiety and some issues in your job if you do not have it 100% correct? You didn't have it 100% correct, so therefore, guess what? You F around, you find out. They're finding out.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know.
I've been with that woman since middle school. I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify.
Bad girl, stay fly. We thought you'd think that. Thank you so much.
Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
Let's pause here. I think this may be the greatest trial that I have ever come across because it is producing nothing but banger.
Mr. Foreman posted that Lisa Phillips likes to have sex with other women. He used other words.
Other words.
She ate my ex-wife just like pizza. Eating blah, 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 over and over. Thousands of times on the internet. People saw it, people laughed, people from out of state, but people here in Adams County would sometimes yell at her when they saw her. Hey, Lisa Lick'em-Low Phillips.
After banger.
So who is Sean Grooms?
Sean Grooms is one of the police officers.
Lisa Lick'em-Low.
Suing me. In the deposition, he said that he got a divorce because of me. My attorney reached out to his ex-wife, and come to find out, he actually got a divorce because he was having sex with like meth head, crackhead women on duty. He was giving them what I call penis plea deals.
And get this. This is how much of a flex Afroman did on these sheriff officers. He brought the ex-wife in as his only witness. And then he testified on the stand. How big of a flex is that? Bringing in a sheriff's ex-wife. One of the officer's ex-wives.
He's a G.
This is just First Amendment. This is something that is right down our alley. And Afroman, if you are ever watching this, please, we would love to have you on our channel. Actually, any auditors out there, we also have an open door policy. If you'd like to join us, let us know in the chat, and we'll send you a link to your email in your profile.
Yep, join us.
Explain that to me.
I had recently got divorced.
This is
Did she divorce you solely because of this?
Not solely, but
What did she say exactly that this played into the divorce?
she was tired of hearing about it. People asking her, is her husband a thief? And how could he
Am I
do
going to be
something
famous
like
to your
this?
YouTube video?
After banger.
You posted videos about Brian Newland doing hard drugs and snitching on his friend, and you posted those based on rumors.
I did.
We can look at your
I did.
deposition, but before you argue with me,
Yeah, I did.
that you made
He's a
those
content creator
allegations
down here.
based on rumors you said you heard.
It's a fact. William Newland is a convicted pedophile, and and Brian Newland is his brother. After I zeroed in on Brian, I asked about him.
Oh, his
Come
brother's
to find
pedophile.
out, he's a large statutory rapist that has sex with all kind of underage girls. He buys them beers and gets them drunk.
He's testifying to this. Exactly.
And all kind. That's probably the reason he had to leave the Adams County Sheriff Department, because he beats up his wife and he messes with underage girls, and he had to get out of town and go get a job in Norwood.
I mean this sincerely. I cannot believe what I am watching. I truly cannot believe we are taking this in together. So, what exactly is the backstory here? Afroman, real name Joseph Foreman, is being sued by Adams County Sheriff's deputies because they claim he used their likeness without their approval. His attorneys argue this is a case pertaining to the First Amendment, freedom of speech. It stems from a raid on his home in the year 2022. Now, he used the raid footage in music videos that he posted online, specifically his YouTube channel, which you all should go subscribe to. He wants to reach 1 million subs. The officers got a warrant for alleged drug trafficking. The neighbors would notify him that the cops surrounded his property while he was in Chicago, Illinois. He said there was significant damage done to his house, including the breaking down of a door, glass breaking, plus somehow there was $400 missing. In addition, they would disconnect his security cameras. Afroman.
Now, here's the thing, folks. Found nothing wrong. Found no wrongdoing whatsoever. But do you think that they're going to pay for any of the damages? No. You know why? You know why? Qualified immunity. That wonderful term that the government loves to throw around. Qualified immunity. Because they had an active warrant. They had a lead. They did everything by the book. And that's why they're suing him. Is because they can't control the narrative. They didn't have their own video cameras that they could redact and blur out. Afroman had his. Afroman published his, and because they can't control the story, and the story got out of hand, that they're absolutely no good, and nothing's been done because, as we always say, they've investigated themselves, found no wrongdoing. Nobody's gotten punished. Nothing has gone down.
Terrible.
Thus did what he does best, write really funny songs. He would call out Ryan Walters as an SOB, ask the cops, "Will you help rebuild my door?" Hilariously title another, "Why are you disconnecting my camera?" And as we saw previously with another cop, he'd label it Lemon Pound Cake, the defector. Suffice to say, the cops did not enjoy having Afroman make a bunch of songs clowning on them with actual footage from their failed raid to boot. And so they did what cops always do, make the situation worse. The Adams County Police Department then decided to sue Afroman for defamation. The next paragraph is the most important of all. This suit is certain to just make things worse for the department. Afroman's videos may have gone viral, but they were mostly contained. Their reach outside of the initial wave of virality more than likely limited to Cincinnati, its surrounding areas, and whatever colleges at which Afroman goes around performing. But the trial has brought all new visibility to these videos, putting Afroman on the brink of going platinum again. There is no winning here for the cops, no matter how many distressed tears you try to pull out of these officers.
They had one officer crying crocodile tears about how, she was, felt so harassed by all this. It's like, well, why didn't you speak up? Why didn't you stop this illegal raid? But yeah, no, they Streisand themselves. They wound up making it 10 times bigger. Yeah, FAFO, exactly, bad girl, stay fly. They effed around and found out.
Hey, I appreciate you watching.
Okay, that's the end of that. There's another video from Dr. Rashad Ritchie, but we spent too much time on this as it is. Links in the video description, folks, to anything that we may have missed tonight. So definitely go check those out. But definitely
shout out to Afroman. That was also That was out.
Oh, definitely. Shout out to him, man. He handled that. This was a civil case, folks, not a criminal case, by the way. So this is like, your dog bit my, ankle sort of thing, same sort of court. So they were going as like, how can you put a number on pain and suffering? And then they put, $5.4 million on this case. That's what it was. But the jury came back and said, that there was no basis for it. And I thought I had a video of him after the court, but we're going to actually move on. So the next video that we're actually now going to move over to our feature presentations, folks. So let me pull that up real quick here. The first one is going to be from TYT again and the Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Ritchie. And this one's going to be a cop takes first ambulance for a mild anxiety attack as a black man dies from a gunshot.
Man dies after a white cop decides to take his ambulance that was for him. The cop has an anxiety attack, takes the black man's ambulance, black man dies. This is a hell of a story. Put it up full mass. I'm going to give you the background.
That goes against every first level triage that I know as a layman. When you go to the ER and you got a something in your eye, for instance, or whatever, you got somebody put something in their ear.
Hey.
They're going to take the gunshot victim over somebody with something stuck in their ear. It's so stupid.
Last March, Bridgeport, Connecticut. In Bridgeport,
Hey, Namos, thank you so much.
A man who was shot by the police and later died had to wait an extra 10 minutes after an ambulance came, but the officer said, quote, I'm having a mild anxiety attack. So he decided not to allow the ambulance to take the man who's dying in front of him. He said to the ambulance, the first that arrived to the scene, take me for this mild anxiety attack instead of the black guy I just shot who's dying in front of us. That's according to a newly released state investigation.
Unacceptable.
You're looking at the victim, 39-year-old.
Very poor and disgusting judgment on behalf of that police officer. He should be ashamed.
Like,
who the hell are you?
What? Just because you're a police officer and you're having a panic attack, you get to take priority of a gunshot victim, one that you created? Wow, that's just horrible.
Dyshawn Best. The first ambulance called to take Mr. Best to the hospital arrived at the scene at 6:02 p.m. That's about 14 minutes after the shooting. However, at the urging of other officers, that ambulance was used to take away a white police officer, Aaron Perota, who had been involved in the foot chase, the report said. Okay? So remember, everybody's on the same page according to the investigation. The other officers encouraged this to the ambulance. Take this guy. I mean, he's been running. Obviously, he's the priority somehow. Paramedics reported that Officer Perota declined treatment in the ambulance. Quote, I am fine. I just need to get out of here, she said, according to the report. Another officer described her at the time as, quote, visibly hysterical, crying and breathing rapidly, and had blood all over her uniform, the report said. Wait a minute now. Why is she crying hysterically? This was about a book, right? There's more. The second ambulance arrived. So now you have a man, he's dying, he's bleeding out. The officers don't seem to care about saving his life. They want to create time, it seems, between the shooting and the opportunity at life-saving measure. So they say, well, take this cop instead,
Horrible.
This cop is having a medical emergency too. Everyone who has a little bit of knowledge, you don't have to be a medical doctor to know if a person is shot and bleeding out, seconds mean everything. It means everything. Seconds. Those cops know this. They're trained on the cause and effect of why it's important to make sure a victim who has been shot receives immediate treatment, care. They know this because they're not always the ones who are doing the shooting. Sometimes they respond to people who have been shot. So they have to know why it is critical to make sure that person receives medical attention immediately, because seconds matter. But in this situation, for some reason, those seconds did not matter to these cops. There's more. Spokesperson for the Bridgeport Police, the second ambulance. Let me go to the second ambulance. The second ambulance arrived at the scene at about 6:12 p.m. Should not have been a second ambulance for the primary victim, who was a patient. But the second ambulance came at 6:12 p.m. Hospital records said Mr. Best wasn't brought in for treatment until about 6:22 p.m. That's about 14 minutes after the first cop got to the hospital. That's according to the report. He died at 7:41 p.m. as he was undergoing treatment for the gunshot wound, which damaged his liver and right kidney. A spokesperson for the Bridgeport Police, Shauna White, declined to comment on Wednesday when asked about the officer taking the first ambulance. She said in an email that police department's internal affairs division would conduct its own investigation. The officer currently is out on administrative leave due to an...
Hey, Miguel, I received that email. I appreciate you. I'll take a look at it.
Unrelated matter, which White did not disclose.
So sad.
Yeah, absolutely.
So sad, but
I want to know what that unrelated matter is about. I want to know why that officer, who actually is not the one who said, I need treatment, ignore him. She's actually the one officer who said, I don't need treatment. I just need to get out of here. Please understand, the man that is shot is no longer a threat. What do you mean get out of here? You mean get away from the other cop? This is part of the official investigation. This is a quote from the officer in the official investigation. She doesn't need treatment. She just needs to get out of here. There's no threat unless there's another threat that we're not aware of. And now that officer is on leave, or as they call it, an unrelated matter. Just sounds fishy to me. Circumstantial at the moment. The chief of the Bridgeport Police, put him up. Roderick Porter. Chief, the math ain't math. The math ain't mathing. We want answers. Here's what led up to the shooting. Best had just attended the funeral of a childhood friend. He literally, this is a quote, he literally, just an hour before, had just buried him, the childhood friend, was a pallbearer at the funeral, carried the casket. He wasn't thinking honestly. His niece, Tatiana Barrett, said he was scared, end quote. A report released Tuesday by the state's inspector general found that the shooting was justified because Best had a gun in his hand and the officer pursuing him had reasons to fear his own safety. The report by Inspector General Elliot Prescott did not say whether the delay in waiting for another ambulance contributed to Best's death. Investigators say a .45 caliber semi-automatic handgun was recovered at the scene, but the family remains skeptical, saying Best only had a bottle of alcohol, a phone, and a vape pen. Quote, we zoomed in and it appears to be the vape. So it didn't look like a pistol in his hand, said attorney Darnell Crossland. Now we see a pistol probably featured in this report, but we don't see a pistol in his hand. So that's still questionable. And to the attorney Crossland, I highly encourage you to depose the cop who had an anxiety attack, who's on leave now. Not the cops who engaged in the shooting, but the one who said they were fine and didn't want an ambulance.
Yeah, can I touch on this really quick? Hey, easy. So the titles are earned. Jacob is our Lieutenant Watch Commander. I'm the chief of the Sacramento Community Watch. And that's what it is. It's nothing. It's just a statement that we have. Police use them, we use them. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the police, we feel, this is our opinion, that the police use those titles as an ego trip. There's no need for them. Yeah, they could be a police officer. Police officer is a wonderful, but whenever you start getting into sergeant for supervisor and lieutenant for manager, they don't need those ranks. They don't need all that pomp and circumstance and military BS, because then it makes them seem like they're an occupying force. But, it's just, they have to earn their titles through their little methodology, but their little methodology on earning those titles in the police force are very weak, in my opinion. There needs to be more legal training before they earn those stripes. They need to know the law better before they earn those stripes.
They need to know the Constitution better before they earn those stripes.
And if they were to do that, maybe they would have a little bit more respect for those titles. And we would have a little bit more respect for those titles.
And individuals who were in the military would have more respect for those titles. Because a lot of people don't have respect for those titles.
And here's the thing, is in the chat we were talking about military service and whatnot. I've watched family members move up through the ranks in the military, in military service. And they are required to know a lot of information and take a test just to do that. There's very rarely where, we're promoting you to sergeant, field commission sort of thing, and battle sort. Yeah, that happens, but it's rare. Usually they go through tests, they go through training, and they go through steps to earn those stripes. Sometimes these police officers earn those stripes just based upon pure numbers of people that they've pulled over, ticketed, arrested, years of amount of time on the force,
being dirtbags, tyrants,
being part of the good old boys blue line club. So if they're going to play fast and loose with the titles, why not the press?
Right.
Hey, my name is Miguel. Thank you so much for subbing.
Attack. One of Best's nieces, Tatiana Barrett, told the Associated Press that revelations from the report have angered and saddened family and friends. They believe he could have survived if he was taken to the hospital in the first ambulance. Quote, they left him to die. They left him to bleed out and die. Barrett said, quote, we have an inspector general's office that we feel leans towards the police. They all do. Crossland said, quote, we have ambulance that come and lean towards the police. And the community is upset because he lays there and dies while they deal with somebody having an anxiety attack. And by the way, someone who refused medical service. I think that's why they call it. And so that's totally I think that's what they call it. And so that's totally unacceptable. I'm putting together circumstantial pieces because this is what happens when you don't give people the full story. Okay. You have a cop. She has an anxiety attack. Other cops tell the ambulance, go ahead and take her. She needs to be treated. She says she doesn't need treatment, actually. She just needs to get out of here, which probably means away from the other cops. The ambulance, deciding not to operate in good faith of the person that's actually dying, violates their sworn policy in order to take this cop, possibly against her express will, to the hospital. The man dying, he gets to the hospital 14 minutes after the cop who didn't want treatment for anxiety got there. He ends up dying. Attorney says, we see a vape pen. Cops say, we see a gun. If the cops, hypothetically, if the cops shot a man with a vape pen, that would be considered motive for wanting him to bleed out and die.
Yep.
If that's what occurred. All right. Dear brother, thoughts here.
I mean, what better of an example do you need to see how little value black men's lives have in this country, black people's lives have in this country, let alone the fact that the police officer said, I don't need an ambulance for this. I don't know, I don't suffer from panic attacks, but the people who I do know, it really sucks, but eventually you calm down. You need support at that time. But what do you think's more pressing? Someone who's bleeding out or someone who just needs a little bit of time and attention and reassurance to relax a little bit? This whole situation is just a tragedy, but it happens over and over again, largely because of the culture, among other things, but also, how black people in this country are portrayed. When people see when you see black people in the media, overwhelmingly, you see some drug dealer story on BET, which is not owned by black people, by the way,
right.
Or you have all these record companies that are owned by not black people for the most part, selling the worst images and the worst messages to people who find the destruction of the black community wildly entertaining. All of those things play into this, of course, along with just the history and foundation of racism in this country. But I mean, someone who's having an anxiety attack versus someone who's bleeding out. Now we're going to give him the ambulance. Again, what more of a demonstration do you need than how black men are portrayed in this country?
Yeah, and I challenge, just circumstantially, she wasn't having a panic attack. She was doing exactly as the investigation said. She was crying hysterically. And if you have just seen something that's unjust, where a man's life may be, exterminated, and if you have a heart, you would probably cry hysterically as well. Once again, circumstantial until we have the rest of the information. I encourage the chief of police to get to it.
Get to it.
Yeah, get to it. I mean,
sad.
The person who took the police officer who was crying hysterically should be charged with something because he left a dying man there out to bleed. I mean, he should at least, at the bare minimum, the paramedic should lose his job. First step of triage is you take care of the bleeding, the people who are losing their life. If you can save them, you take care of them first. And then you help the hysterical. It's just, it's
you could have
so
gave
stupid.
you could have gave her a damn Tylenol, sat her out in the waiting room.
Go have her sit in her car, take her back to the police station. She just wanted to get away. I don't understand. It's just, yeah. Anyways, let's move on. The next one we're going to cover tonight, folks, is from Vigil Antioch. This one is, let's see here. You're a liar too, cop. Yeah, this is about a lying cop.
You didn't do it legally. You broke traffic laws. Didn't you break traffic laws? You didn't break any traffic laws. Okay, you're on my dash cam breaking traffic.
Okay, you guys, shout out to our brother Vigil Antioch. Go over to his channel, like, share, and subscribe. Let him know we sent y'all. Appreciate it.
So now you're a liar too.
Put it up and go on William Rourke on scene. I'm sorry, who's on scene? William Rourke. William Rourke.
Now, you guys pay attention to this video. Oh, look at that. Did you see that?
Oh, I missed it. Hold on a second. I was responding to something in chat.
Put it up and go on William Rourke on scene. I'm sorry, who's on scene? William Rourke. William Rourke.
Watch this.
All the way from the right-hand lane.
Left hand.
Or from the left-hand lane, yeah.
Caught on camera.
And that was a cop?
Yeah.
Right turn from the left lane. Failure to maintain your...
Folks, just a quick advertisement. This link right here, scrolling down at the bottom, that's our merch shop. Check it out. We got some cool shit for you guys. Just added on an iPhone 17 case that's really, really clean. Check it out. Appreciate you. I'm going to show that case at the end of the live stream.
Okay, not a problem.
He's all over the place.
What's up, Vigilant viewers? Vigilantioc here. We followed this cop around for a little while. He's breaking a bunch of traffic laws. And now he is... This is a crosswalk here and a wheelchair ramp. Good. Hey, you name and badge number?
What's that?
Name and badge number?
Badge 433.
Hey, Jackson, man, you have to follow traffic laws.
We absolutely do.
Yeah, unless you have the lights and siren on. Okay?
Right.
So I see you make a right-hand turn from a left-hand lane. Gotcha. I got you,
Gotcha.
you know.
I got to go respond to a call. Appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm...
Gotcha. Mating call of a tyrant there, folks. Gotcha.
Now, remember... Remember,
Right.
he said he's responding to a call. Pay attention to that.
Where's the lights and sirens? Yeah. But, yeah, no, the mating call of a tyrant there. Gotcha.
I'm going to go file a complaint.
Just as bad as okay.
What's your call here? You know, you guys cry about officer safety all the time, but you won't push a button to turn your lights and siren on for public safety. Who's this one? O'Malley. You're new, huh? I don't know you.
Not really.
No? How long you been a cop?
Long enough.
What's that mean? So you're a rookie?
He's a rookie.
So less than a year? What's the call here? Rookie don't want to say. That's fine.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, folks.
Everybody, shout out to Reno News Now, member for 22 months. Woo woo.
So it looks like they're fucking with homeless somewhere. Let's go see.
What kind of call do you respond to where you park in a private parking lot and then go take a leisurely stroll?
Yeah, that's like a mile away, it seems like.
Don't you have a better place to park on public property? If you're responding to a call like this, with like lights and sirens? Oh, so somebody made camp behind a house wall here, and now they're gonna go dink with them. Yeah, they don't care about handicap. They don't care about parking properly. They could park their cars properly with what's going on here, but they don't. So they park like D-bags in front of the store. I'd have them towed if I was the store owner. Bad girls stay fly, yeah. I mean, always nice to do that for them, especially whenever the police are... We film for their safety, too. We don't want to bother you as you're going up there bothering them.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Don't answer any questions.
Thank you so much, bad girls. Stay fly.
Yeah, don't answer any questions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What's your name again? Hey, good seeing you. You have a good rest of your day, all right? Thanks, man. Yeah, of course.
All right.
The only reason why they walked off is because he had the camera there. They would have been all through his bag, his shoes, his pockets, telling him, they have the lawful right to do this and that. And, we know how the story unfolds every single time. But that camera is going to keep him in line every time.
10-8 is not them leaving. 10-8 is there's a camera and we want to get the F out of here.
Yeah, remember, folks, rights are like muscles. If you don't use them, if you don't exercise them, you lose them. Remember that.
And folks, as always, we don't get any payments from them, but we always endorse Attorney Shield. So go out there and download that app. It will help you if you ever get pulled over or stopped by a police. Pocket lawyer in your phone. Never hurts. Yeah, we have the same thing up here in Reno.
How you doing out here?
Miguel.
Yeah? You got food and everything? All right, man. All right, good. Good to hear, man. All right, man.
Hey, shout out to Vigil Antioch, man.
And look at this trail over here. They could have drove up this trail.
Yep.
With their lights and parked on this trail and got a little bit closer rather than parking in a business.
They needed to exercise.
People from the business.
So Johnson, that's why you cut all the cars off in traffic and made all those illegal turns. And
yes,
you made a right-hand turn from a left-hand lane. It's all on dash cam. Now you're gonna look like a liar too. A good video, thanks to you.
What is he getting out of it? He's getting the exposing of you clowns who are violating traffic laws. What the fuck do you mean?
You guys are you guys don't get these police cars because us the taxpayers just provide them to you so that way you can go breaking laws left and right and driving around like a maniac. You're supposed to be out there providing us a shining example of how to properly drive a vehicle. You're supposed to go the speed limit. And you're supposed to do all these things. Now, if you see somebody breaking the law, you flip on your lights and then you get an excuse. But until you do that, you are a public servant in a public servant's car, and we, the people's car, doing a job that we pay you to do, and we expect you to follow the law, and that includes traffic laws.
What do I do? Yeah, well, you don't have to put the public at risk to do your job. Right. All you got to do is reach down and flip a switch, and then you're legal. Right?
Sound cut out?
You don't break 3 laws to enforce 1.
Mark, no.
What happened there?
Yeah, well, you don't have to put the public at risk to do your job. So now you're on my shit You're not even. That's why you.
Hey, Chief, are you
cut all
there?
the cars off and traffic.
I hear it.
And made all those illegal
Okay,
turns.
I think I might have problems with my
What, you made a right-hand turn
wavelength
from
here.
the
Give me
left-hand
just a
lane.
second. I'll reboot it here.
It's all on dash cam. Now you're going to look like a liar, too. A good video, thanks to you. What do I do? Yeah, well, you don't have to put the public at risk to do your job. All you got to do
Yeah, it
is
was
reach down
wavelength.
and flip a switch, and then you're legal, right? You don't break 3 laws to enforce 1. And I mean, you're not even enforcing the law here. What was the big emergency for you to drive like that?
It's crazy how quickly police officers get triggered. They can't take any sort of criticism from members of the public. You know, when members of the public walk up to them to redress their grievances, they kind of walk off. They have this smirkish ass, nasty, crusty ass attitude. You know, he doesn't even want to face Vigil Antioch because he know he's committed this infraction, and it's just sad. It's
And then I'm sure Vigil Antioch is going to put in a complaint to the police officers internal affairs division. They're going to investigate themselves. They're going to talk to the officer, and he goes, well, I was doing my job. I was going and doing this. And rather than the internal affairs going, no, you broke the law, you broke traffic code, you didn't put on your lights, and at least putting a reprimand in their file saying that you were a bad boy and slap them on the wrist and not even giving them a traffic ticket like they should. We found no wrongdoing. We investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. That's how it works. Because it's just a blue line club, folks.
Loss for you, not for me. Loss for everybody else but me because I'm a police officer. Sad.
Bad girl, stay fly. We would get a ticket. Yes, we would get a ticket if we were to do that.
He could have caused a rollover easily.
Hey, Miguel, thank you for asking. Vigil Antioch's link is in the description, along with the description of the original videos that we're doing today. So go click on their links down in the description and go check them out, folks. They're already in the description.
Yeah, okay. Do it legally. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You broke traffic laws. Didn't you break traffic laws?
Why are you so worked up?
You didn't break any traffic laws. Okay, you're on my dash cam breaking traffic laws. So now you're a liar too. So now you're on my shit list. Okay?
I'm not trying to do it, just do my job.
Yeah, you know who else was just doing their job? The Nazis. Yeah, I just do my job. Do your job right. Okay? Don't break traffic laws. Easy as that. It's not all good until you stop. Yeah, you have the day you deserve, Johnson.
Right.
Hey, you enjoy that complaint that we're going to go file. Okay? Don't drive like that. You're putting the community at risk that pays you to keep them safe. Okay? Don't risk lives. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Yeah, I heard you too. So why you keep repeating yourself? You know? Have a good day. Have a good day. Very dismissive.
That's what I
very
said.
disingenuous and very dismissive. Who's?
You're very hostile.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking like when you cops come out here and break laws. It pisses me off. I get very hostile. Yep.
I need to talk to the manager.
What happened to the Andy Griffiths of the world?
Right.
Where they knew the law and were concerned about their community and would actually sit and talk to their community and redress the grievances properly. But no, we get the tyrants who go, okay, have a nice day. Okay, yep.
But I don't get violent like you guys.
Hey,
what was that badge number?
I've nothing been nice to you. 423.
No, you've been dismissive. A little dismissive.
Hey,
Put your
you kiss your
seatbelt
mother
on.
with the mouth.
Jesus, you learn nothing.
Hey, shout out to our brother Vigilante.
Yeah, he puts it on.
He be on him. He be getting on their helmet. On their helmet. Verbally.
There you go. That's better. Now you gonna take a break? Okay. Yeah. Follow the law, punk. Yep. Put yours on.
Oh, good boy.
Hey, O'Malley. Hey, when you're alone with that guy, talk to him, man. He's driving like an idiot. And people, we see that. We see all that shit. The citizens see it, and it just furthers the divide, you know? So when you're alone, his ego's too much right now to let him admit he was in the wrong.
Sounds good.
But he is. And he's going to be on a video, clown paint on his face.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Have a good one. Stay safe.
He was just as dismissive. He didn't care.
And folks, just so you know, if you do redress your grievances with the Pittsburgh Police Department, please do so respectively. Your rights are, First Amendment right is like a double-edged sword. Please wield it responsibly. You don't want it to come back and bite you in the rear end, folks.
Vigilante.
We are giving people a good reason not to trust us. We are giving them good reason to think we are above the law. We are risk losing their respect and with it our legitimacy. We must drive carefully, lawfully, and respectfully. Chief Retired Steve Whitehead.
Steve Whitehead is a smart man. That is a smart man right there. Hey. Let that play.
Let that play. Okay.
Yeah, let that play. I like that. I like that.
Hey, Miguel, we do not get into national politics, unfortunately. That's a no-no on our channel. Thank you. But yeah, no, that was just downright silly, man. You know, they should have just kept in their car and kept going.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
Should have just kept on pushing it.
Just do your job and keep it pushing, man. So
Yep, you got other things to do. Go check on people with warrants, you know?
That's a good start.
You know, hey, it's okay, Miguel. It's fine. Hey, the next video that we got out is from one of the OGs. If you don't know him, you should. Long Island Audit, Sean Paul Reyes. This man has been arrested a whole bunch of times. I think his number is 6 now. And almost all of them, every single one of them, he's found not guilty on. And I think other ones that he's had on his record were more of a technicality on filing for appeals and bull stuff like that. But the video tonight that we're going to go over is a female deputy tries to exert authority she doesn't have and gets educated. So let's watch that, folks.
Is getting a hold of you right now, ma'am. There's no need for you to talk to me that way, all right? Let's calm down. Let's de-escalate the situation. Let's de-escalate the situation. Listen. You might be able to intimidate some people. You're not going to intimidate me. And your name?
Sergeant Grundeman.
Sergeant.
Yep. Bad
So you're a supervisor escalating situations like this. You are, ma'am. You are.
I watch you every day, man.
Why are you sitting back there? Alright guys, I was just driving by and see the Carver County Sheriff's Office here searching somebody's vehicle. So decided to take a look, promote some transparency and accountability here. You see, I'm right here and nobody's saying anything because they don't know I'm here yet.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Hey. Long Island.
What?
I watch you every day, man.
Why are you sitting back there?
Bro, I was sleeping in my car.
You were sleeping in your car?
Hey Miguel, hey, let us know when you get a YouTube channel set up, man. If you're going to be out there, and it looks like we might have another auditor on our hands here, Chief.
Is he in the city of Sacramento?
I'm not sure. Miguel, you in Sac? Where are you located? You know, we could use some more auditors in Reno and Sacramento.
Yeah, I got.
But
I forgot to mention, I got 2 more people I'm supposed to be going out with to train, and one guy, he says he has camera already, so it's going to be a good spring and summer here, folks.
Yep. And hopefully I might be getting out too, and doing some more videos myself. I'm things are looking better at my home situation here.
Oh, Reno, he's in your jurisdiction. Miguel.
Oh yeah, Vegas. He did mention that before he was down in Vegas. I'm sorry about that. Getting the brain.
Hey,
by the way, welcome.
Yeah, maybe one day you guys can link up. I travel to Reno a lot, so it's really nothing.
Yeah. I haven't traveled to Vegas for work yet, but it happens,
And what happened? What's your charges, though?
You guys like, share, and subscribe.
What's your I'm backing up. I'm backing up. I don't want to talk to you.
Apparently driving impaired while sleeping out of my car.
Did you do sobriety tests?
I did the sobriety test. Yeah, fucking stupid.
Ma'am, listen. There's no need for you to talk to me that way, right? Let's calm down. Let's de-escalate the situation. Listen. You might be able to intimidate some people. You're not going to intimidate me. It's not going to happen.
Police always try to control somebody. Control your damn kids. Go boss your kids around. Don't tell me what to do. If he's not breaking the law, what is the issue? All he's doing is documenting, recording for the safety of that man who's been arrested by this dirtbag. It's insane, man. And look, the male deputy, he's just like, minding his own business, looking at the ground, trying not to even pay attention to Long Island.
Hey,
treat me with some respect, and I'll do the same.
What was that?
We're gonna shout out to Miguel here. He says he's probably not gonna start until he turns 18. But man, dude, 32 days. So, but man, go out, you take a camera, you still just go out and record. I mean, if you see something, record something. You don't say something. You see something, you record something. Don't be afraid to record it, even if you feel that way, because you're not 18 yet. So,
and you know what's so crazy? There's a group of twins here in Sacramento, and they're 16 years old, and they want me to get them into auditing as well. So 17 is not too young, especially to know your rights and to exercise.
It probably gives you a little bit more of a buffer, because and then you're treated as a minor. So, at that point, it's a little bit more kid hands with the gloves. But you've also seen stories where they're arresting kids in school as young as like 3rd grade and 2nd grade. It's just, what is this world coming to?
Yeah, shout out to you, brother Miguel, for even taking an interest in wanting to learn your rights and be out there recording the police, because it takes a special individual to be out there documenting the police for sure. So,
but yeah, if you want any tips, yeah, it does. If you want any tips, feel free to give us an email, and we'll keep in touch.
You calm down, man. He's right next to you too. No one's gonna hurt you, okay? You got a partner here.
You can go ahead.
Come, relax. I know I can. I can do it right here. There's no law that says 10 feet, but guess what? You're not in fear of your life. You're not in fear of your life or your safety. You're just being your ego is getting a hold of you right now, ma'am. Obviously you do, man. But you.
Lady, shut your butt flaps and go back over there to do your stuff. I mean,
grab some tape and put it around your scene, because guess what? Until you have that tape up, you have an open scene.
Yep. He can stand where he wants.
Yep.
Crazy.
You know I'm not a threat to you, so stop. Just stop. Just go back to your job, man. Go back to your job, man. Go back and do your job. What's your badge number?
819.
819, and your name?
Sergeant Brenneman.
Sergeant.
Yep. Badge
So
number
you
819.
so you're a supervisor escalating situations like this.
Right.
You are, ma'am. You are.
Right.
I won you. I was right here. I didn't go anywhere past this car right here.
As you were walking up, I said, please back up.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get too close, ma'am. Don't worry.
Please is a request. Your request is
I understand what
denied.
you're dealing with.
Actively doing an investigation.
I understand what you're doing.
So, yes, I do.
I'm just holding you accountable. But I'm just saying, as a sergeant, you're a supervisor, right? So what I'm saying is,
And not only that, but
Who the hell are you?
a little bit of de-escalation goes a long way.
I would like you to do that.
You coming in at 100 miles an hour is gonna get you and your partner hurt. It's not with me,
Right.
but I'm saying in the future it could happen.
You're still
right.
There you go.
searching a vehicle and you're still
Is this what Tony the Tyrant would look like if he was a female?
Mm-hmm.
I
Identical.
mean, I'm hearing the same BS, but it's not registering the same.
Yeah, she wasn't actually dumb enough to put handcuffs on him in less than 30 seconds. You know. She
Oh,
wasn't
definitely,
dumb. She didn't
yeah.
do that just yet. So she actually is a little better than Sotelo dirtbag, crusty ass. Hey, Sotelo.
see the
color that I am?
all the way here.
There you go. There you go. No problem.
And if you're new to the channel, folks, we're talking about Tony the Tyrant. He's our favorite tyrant that we reference constantly due to ongoing litigation. It's again, the Streisand effect.
Yeah, no problem. He was a dirtbag tyrant that arrested me for recording him standing on a public sidewalk, standing 16 feet away from him. He couldn't do his job.
While he was investigating, folks, a crime of an abandoned car that was previously stolen with no suspect in sight.
And no keys to get in the car.
And no keys to get in the car, but yet he still and he never started a report. He never did it. He sat there and slack-jawed with the victim and wound up not claiming he had to get into the car the moment that Chief walked up.
Yep.
Happened to do that. He couldn't do his report. He couldn't, do other things. But yeah. Miguel, oh, you saw that on Facebook. Yeah. Go check out Chief's channel. I did a story on it too over on Reno News Now. It's in the archives. You guys go check it out. We got videos that we cover, even the court, and again, we cover the appeal and housekeeping every time we get started, folks. So
that's crazy. That video was on Facebook. I didn't even put it on Facebook.
Somebody must have. We've seen our content elsewhere, on underneath other people, but we're the real deal at Reno News Now, at Sacramento Community Watch, over on YouTube. And links are all in the description, folks, to all of our channel members in the network, folks.
Check it out.
Took like a foot back. It's crazy. The guy in the back of the car knows who I am. He was like, I hear him inside trying to get my attention. You gotta call a lawyer, my friend. I can't help you from out here.
And again, a lawyer in your pocket by downloading Attorney Shield. Made by this guy here, too. Long Island Audit.
For that sergeant to, come up on me like that. She knew I wasn't a threat. I was talking to the guy. I was not a threat. And even if, she knows I'm not a threat. And even if you want me to step back, hey, sir, how are you? I totally respect your right to film the police. I want to be transparent with you. Can you just take a couple steps back and I would appreciate it? How do you think I would have responded there? Do you think I would have responded the same as how the aggressive way she came up to me?
Yes, folks, smash that like button, please.
I don't want to interact with the sheriff's department here. So little transparency and accountability, not that much to ask for.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're a real man. You're a real man.
Hey folks, we get that all the time when we go audit, and I've seen it happen with Chief. I'm not as big a big fish in the pond yet, but Chief has, and I've seen people go, "Oh, Chief, you know, thank you so much," you know, shout him out when he's out there. So, but Long Island Audit is a very big fish in the pond, folks. So yeah, definitely go check him out.
Thank you, thank you.
We'll see if I can talk. She doesn't know who I am.
Hey, I want to say shout out to We the People, man. Shout out to the people. It's all love and support. We all family, man. Shout out to everybody.
Yep, I'm doing it for likes and clicks, folks. So please go over and hit subscribe. Click on the like button, folks. You know, all our channels. Go click on the like button, folks.
Yes, sir. I know who you are.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
Yeah, that's how you do shit.
There's a blackjack.
Hey, Miguel, if I could, I would. Unfortunately, I'm up in Reno. I can't get to Vegas. So I'm trying to think of somebody you could reach out to record. Maybe Chili DeCastro over at Delete Laws.
I could reach out to a few people. I believe I have some people in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, definitely reach out to us. We'll reach out to them, but there is a procedure we have to go through. If you want media to record, we got to put in a request to the courts. And last time I did it with Chief, I got denied, but I'm more educated and I know what to do now. So and the proper terminology to put in there, so it's harder for them to deny it. But you definitely need to get in touch with somebody local and get that request in as soon as possible.
You guys, shout out to this guy. Shout out to this guy. Straight up.
So, but definitely, Miguel, definitely make sure your lawyer makes sure the court records every time they come in session. Definitely, because one of Chief's court's dates, based upon his the transcripts, him getting the transcripts, was not recorded. We thought it was because it was court business, but it wasn't. And we never advised his lawyer to make sure it was recorded. So we missed out on that, sharing it with everybody. And it was some banger content if we could have done it. So, but yeah, definitely make sure your lawyer has them record it. And we will definitely put in a public records request to get it. I will do that. Chief, if you could forward me his email as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Done. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say to Miguel too. I'm going to reach out to This Is Reno as well and see if he knows anybody up in Vegas as well that can do that for you.
NV Courts, I think, is a YouTube channel that records courts as well, and they've had a lot of successful attempts getting into the court systems. They were recording Chili DeCastro's case as well. So NV Courts might be a good one to reach out to as well. They're not auditors, but they are court watchers. They are law tube. So yeah, definitely get in touch with them if you can as well.
It's too early for this.
So it's Long Island, huh?
Long Island Audit. You can check it out. Check me out. You'll see. No, I'm from Long Island, New York.
I think it's NV Courts. Let me double check, and I will put a link in the description.
It's crazy how he knows me all the way out here, but I'm an independent journalist, so I hold the police and government accountable, and I run a channel. I also do trainings at police departments for.
She's looking like, oh shit, mother, I should have had my hair done.
Amendment audit trainings.
Now you're on YouTube.
I do ride-alongs, so it's not anything against the police. I like to help bridge the gap instead of lengthen the gap, I don't want to, awesome. I don't like being talked to in a certain way, because I think that serves, because a lot of people see this video and I don't want them to say, hey, like, why would she? Why are you yelling? I get it, officer safety and all that other stuff, but there's.
Okay, Miguel, it's Our Nevada Judges. Is a YouTube channel. My apologies to that channel. Our Nevada Judges links. I put it in the chat. Head on over there. They were the ones who covered Chili's trial, so they're the ones who record court cases in Nevada. So yeah, definitely reach out to them, and I'm sure they could definitely get in because they've had multiple successes in getting in as media into these court situations.
There's a way to handle things. Yeah, but you have it well under control. Suspect in custody. Yeah, I mean,
think I'm pretty reasonable, but I don't like to have people walking up when we have people under arrest in custody, other people walking
I wasn't going to get too close.
Doing a vehicle search.
I wasn't going to get too close.
But other than that, obviously you have
again, it's just the way.
Videotape, and I'm good with that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
So,
good.
I have not heard of you personally, but obviously we have other auditors around. So.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I like to think that I'm different, but again, I just don't like being, I just think I am very big into de-escalation. Like, I'll never disrespect you, and I'll never, like, I'm just, it's just, I get that what you're trying to do, but yeah.
You know what's so crazy? Now that I'm seeing her like interaction and her speaking with him, she does actually seem kind of reasonable. She might have like overreacted in the beginning and kind of just like threw her authority around, but she seems reasonable. She doesn't seem like a bad person. She did
turn it around.
Yeah, she needs to get her attitude in check. And just because he said that he's a member of the press and he has a YouTube channel, now all of a sudden you want to act, semi-nice. And it should have been like that from the very jump, not like wait until the end, like, oh, now I'm like Sergeant. No. Supervisor.
Again, she's a public servant first and a police officer second.
Mm-hmm.
And they forget that. And even though they're in police mode right now, and they have a reason to be in police mode, if a member of the public walks up, you still have to switch back into public servant mode.
You're not in police mode with him. You're in police mode with the individual you're dealing with.
Like, and if you can't handle that, you should not be in that job. They don't pay you enough.
Yep.
Not to handle that.
I mean, but there's a way to keep the scene safe. There's a way. Yeah. Hey, sir, I totally respect your right to film the police, and I want to be completely transparent with you, but can you just take a couple steps back from me? I really appreciate it. How am I going to respond to that? I'm going to say, well...
People respond better to honey than they do with vinegar. Isn't that the saying? You attract more flies with honey than you would with vinegar. So... maybe if you had a more pleasant attitude to the people, they would take that step back for you. But just because you request it doesn't mean he has to.
Okay. It's instead of, hey, this is my crime scene, back away. It's just the way that, again, I'm not saying you did anything illegal or wrong. I'm just saying that I disagree.
It's just one of those, hey.
Yeah. But it wasn't like that.
But, I've got him yelling.
Yeah.
I've got him yelling.
Yeah.
I've got all this stuff going on. My partner's trying to search a car.
Yeah.
Because you see a celebrity.
You guys got body cameras, cool. I'll do a information request. I want to see what happened here.
Yes. Absolutely.
I want to see what's going on here. I want to see what happened to this guy. He said he was sleeping in his car, so I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll see how it all transpired. What's you gave me your badge number already. Would you mind giving me the CAD number so it make it easier for me to look it up? This
wow.
This FOIA request.
Here, I'll give you this.
Okay.
That's my information.
Cool. And I'll just the time and the date here and the location. Okay, sounds good. And I'll get all the information. Thanks, Sergeant.
Yes,
you stay safe out there, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well.
Because you met a celebrity in the auditing
so
world.
We're going to be getting out of here.
That's why she changed her tune.
A little de-escalation goes a long way. Again, I don't want to argue with the police. I don't want to.
That's why a lot of the times before, when I approach a police scene, or officers out, performing their duties, whatever, and I walk up to them, I always let them know before I start recording, like, be professional. Let's try to, not make a big scene out of this. Just be professional, do your job, keep it pushing. Let me record. We're all good to go. Sometimes they don't listen. It's crazy.
Don't even give them the opportunity. Just record them from the get-go and then tell them that.
Yeah, I know, right? I try to be lenient with people, but the First Amendment is it's the law, man. So better get used to it. Is there still more of this video left, or
make their job harder than what it is supposed to be? But her job wasn't hard at the moment,
Love Roddy, welcome in, welcome in.
Road over here in Minnesota, and I saw 2 cop cars, and I'm like, you know what? And I saw them searching the vehicle. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just hold them accountable. Some transparency and accountability. That's all. I don't do too many cop watches, and I didn't get too close. I wasn't, I was barely, in front of this vehicle over here. It wasn't that big of a deal. And the suspect was in another vehicle. Apparently, he says he was sleeping in his car. We'll get the body camera footage, and I'll attach it to this video too, so we can see both sides of the situation, my cop watch perspective, and what actually happened here. And it's a good thing to have body cameras. But again, I would just say, Sergeant Grunman, at the end there, you tried to de-escalate and fix the situation, which I could appreciate, but this next time, don't start off so aggressive. And, like I said, if you think I'm getting a little too close, I have no problem taking a couple steps back. I do have a zoom feature here, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't want you to think, but I'm not a threat. You really do know that. If somebody with a camera coming up to you is not a threat to you. You know that. So don't act like you were threatened. But, all's well that ends well. This guy almost just got hit by a car. That's insane, right in front of the police. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island on it. Peace.
Okay.
Go check out his merch too. Yes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, folks. Links to all the original content creators are down in the description as well, folks. But yeah, she turned it around at the end there.
Yes, sir. Awesome job on behalf of Long Island Audit, Sean Reyes. Brother, nice job.
Sean Paul Reyes.
Sean Paul Reyes.
Yes. Hey, so we're pushing an hour and a half. Are we wanting to do the last one?
Which one was it?
John Lang.
How long is it? Does it say? Like,
let me pull up the video real quick because I don't have them up on my screen. Oh, where did it go? Where did my link go? Stand by, folks. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties of the.
No, we ain't. Stop lying. we just ain't have the video pulled up. Don't be lying to the people.
I have the video down in the video thing, but oh my gosh, I got an ad from the original video. Give me just a few seconds here. I'm trying to figure out how long it is, but StreamYard doesn't tell you how long the videos are.
Sacto 916 in the building. What's up? What's up? Sacktown, stand up. You already know.
This one's going to be 27 minutes. Yeah, it's a long one.
Daniel Matisic. Matisic. Damn, fool. How do you say it?
Let's just go Daniel.
Okay,
let's just go Daniel.
Let's skip the video for now. We'll just move on. I'm going to show you guys a few things in our merch shop really quick. Let me add my screens really quick.
And folks, we were going to show you a video from John Lang. The fourth video is in the description. So if you get a chance, take a look at it. Tell him we said hi. And, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to him.
Are we on the screen now?
Yeah, we're on screen now.
Okay. So for all the iPhone 17 folks out here, we have this Watchman's phone case here. It is magnetic. Let me see. There it goes. Impact hooded photographer iPhone 17 case. We created this using AI actually, and it's really clean. I think it's really clean.
It looks pretty awesome. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. We put the logo on the top corner there. Yeah, when it generated this image, I was shocked. I was like, wow, that is awesome. And let's go check out the other one really quick. Oh, this one's not going to work. Sorry, folks. Go back here. 1 second. See, normally he's the one doing this and he's quicker at doing this, but okay, here we go. Okay, so for all of our coffee drinkers out there, we have a coffee mug here. It's actually a tumbler. Multiple colors here for you to choose from. We got green. Of course, it says always record the police with our logo down at the bottom. For all the coffee drinkers out there, tea drinkers, whatever. But you could put soda or whatever in it, whatever you want, really. And that's going for $30.42. Check that out in our merch shop. We have several other items. Don't want to run through all of them, but as you can see here.
Yep. Link is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and it's also in the description, folks. Go check it out and order yourself some Sacramento Community Watch merch. Definitely check it out. If you don't see something you absolutely like, if you see something you absolutely love, but it doesn't really work for what you have, you can send Chief an email and he might be able to get it to work for like your phone if you have a special, like a different kind of phone. So
absolutely,
we're just trying to put new things in there constantly, and this is a produce on demand service. So when you place your order, they will make it fresh for you. Yep. So please allow time for shipping and handling and things of that nature in production of your item.
Yeah, it's going to take about 10 days. We have like 4 items coming in. We're going to also have a giveaway here shortly too. So we want you guys to check out that. We're going to have some games going for some giveaway items here. This is really cool. I like this sweater right here. But yeah, this is the item that we have on the way. Of course, I'm going to be wearing this around the city as walking advertisement. And then I also ordered this shirt as well. Where is it at? Uh-oh. There it goes. This one.
Rights are like muscles, folks. If you don't exercise them, you lose them.
Absolutely.
And speaking of a big flex, that Afroman flex was just awesome.
Absolutely. It was a good spot tonight. And we appreciate all the love and support, man. Co Harley. It was a nice live stream. We appreciate all the love and support.
Yep, we don't really do this for money, folks. We do it for the likes and clicks. So please give us those likes and subscribe clicks, folks. Generally do appreciate and love every one of you guys out there. And again, thank you to all of our neurodivergent and neurotypical fans out there. We love you, folks, for being neurospicy.
And I want to say one more thing. We do it for clicks and views, but we also do it for you guys. We do it for the community. We do it so you guys understand your rights and you're not just bullied by a police officer who would rather, exhort his will over the law.
His ego.
So yeah, we appreciate it.
And on that note, folks, we thank you and we hope you have a wonderful night, man.
Good night. Peace.
Peace.